So the impact is very, very high since we are in the Southern Hemisphere and we are supplying in Europe and sometimes in the United States and Asia, but it's very high because the cost of logistics is increasing so much. One idea, last year to this year, we have an increase of 50% of the sea freight. And from this year to the next year, we are having an offer. We still don't close, but it's more than 3 times that we had. So it's amazing increase, and the impact of the sea freight in the C&F cost is very high. So is one impact that it will put our product in the supermarket in Europe very, very higher, and we don't know if the consumers will, how the volume will take with the high cost that we are facing right now, a part of the production cost, which is increasing as well.
Bueno, Uruguay es un país que tiene foco en la producción para la exportación. Nuestro mercado local es realmente reducido y esta situación de problemas logísticos está causando obviamente un impacto muy fuerte. Por un lado tenemos el aumento de costos que está siendo significativo. Este año estamos recibiendo cotizaciones de aumento del 100% para Estados Unidos y para Europa, lo cual no tiene antecedentes y genera, bueno, un análisis profundo de qué impacto va a tener en los resultados. El otro impacto que estamos viendo tiene que ver con la disponibilidad de contenedores, los transit times y sobre todo transit times relacionados con, bueno, con el tiempo de llegada al mercado, pero también con las fallas de las navieras en el puerto. Uruguay tiene, bueno, Montevideo en particular es un puerto que en algunas ocasiones es emitido por las navieras, creo que por un tema de escala, y eso genera que el riesgo de aumentar tránsitos se incremente. Entonces, eso sin duda va a tener un impacto en la toma de decisión de qué tipo de frutas y a qué mercado podemos acceder o no, y puede generar una reducción de los volúmenes a exportar.
Increment international sea freight were for us around 34% before Russian invasion of Ukraine and 42% now. The challenge today is to obtain available containers better than price discussions. Some operation can be done with these logistic prices. In Argentina today, there are many difficulties to import some specific inputs, especially machine parts replacement.
In fact, it's huge this year. We are facing increases in costs in almost all the chain in the logistic channel. And obviously this year, the main problem are the shipping lines. The freights are huge, are very expensive right now. And if you want some figures, you can analyze that last year we have a certain freight for Europe. And this year we are facing a freight that is more than double. So approximately we are paying $4,000 more. So you can imagine in the case of the citrus, that is a product with a very small margin, the problem that we are facing right now. No, so and this is only an example, because if you check all the chain and you see the logistics also in origin, the logistics in destinations, and obviously we can talk later about the boxes and about the gas and about the fertilizers. So in general terms, we are facing problems in all the chain, in all the logistic channel, and that's the challenge this year. No, it looks like it's going to be a difficult year. We need to continue negotiating with the suppliers. But yes, we are facing this situation that is maybe the most complicated situation for the logistics, at least in the last 20 years.
So this conflict, this war is causing us a very big impact, especially in the fuel, the diesel, the cost of oil that we use so much in the farm to prepare the land and everything, and to transport our fruit. And we have a lot of problems that we bring to the farm, that we have this cost, so the impact is very high. And a part of this is the fertilizer. Brazil is very dependent of, especially potassium, from Russia, from Belarus. And then the price of the fertilizers is increasing so much here in Brazil, and especially for us as well, even that we use a special fertilizer that is in the fair irrigation. But it will really increase as well our cost production here in Brazil. So the impact is very high as well in this matter.
Uruguay, para Rusia, Uruguay es un mercado importante, representa un 10% de las exportaciones de cítrico, pero en algunos ítems tiene una relevancia mayor. El volumen total no es tan significativo, pero si vamos a principalmente el tema de mandarinas y de algunas variedades en particular, el porcentaje de participación en Rusia es mayor. Entonces, vemos que va a haber un impacto directo porque no estamos viendo hoy alternativas de ir a Rusia con volumen. Y el siguiente impacto que estamos viendo y que nos preocupa es la derivación de todo el producto que Rusia consume, que de otros orígenes es significativo, y el impacto que va a tener ese volumen en otros mercados. Ya estamos viendo algunas señales claras de lo que puede ser el efecto en las naranjas, la presión sobre Europa, que puede afectar el inicio de esta temporada. Estamos viendo también una presión de mandarinas en Estados Unidos también, que se han derivado, y eso también estamos a punto de iniciar la campaña y vemos que puede haber un impacto.
It is not easy to find new places to fruit that usually is sent to Russia. Quality, prices, and quick paying are characteristic of Russian fruit market. National and provincial government are trying to offer some kind of financial solution for most exposed firms to Russian market. Here in our country, we are always obliged to face and manage different crises.
The impact with the Russia-Ukraine situation is big because there was many citrus, and I'm talking here mainly about mandarins, that is our main product in Peru. There were approximately 70,000 tons that were shipped from countries like South Africa, Peru, Argentina to Russia last year. And that fruit, if that fruit could not enter to Russia this year, that fruit will need to find a place in another place of the world. And that's the challenging part here. We don't know yet which is going to be the commercial strategy of every country, but there's a huge volume that maybe won't arrive to Russia and will be split between the most traditional destinations. So yes, it's a very important factor in this season. We still need to know exactly what every country will decide. But as I'm telling you, there are 70,000 tons of mandarins that will need to find a new market if we are not able to ship to Russia.
So in terms of commercial business, we are concerned about the currency. Brazilian currency is beginning strong in this year. Is the currency that have more valuation in the world, the Brazilian real. And then it's a very big problem for us, which are exporter, because we pay here in national currency and you receive in dollar or even in euro, that have a big devaluation as well. So what we must do is to find out new markets, which is not so easy at that moment, But the new market is one of way, and the other way is to think about to reduce the area and to supply only the best clients, the clients who have more partnership in the business, in the chain, and you can understand what they are doing, and try to do the best to get better price, and then we need to select client and markets that pay more. So is that we can do in the commercial side.
Bueno, es muy difícil buscar soluciones a un contexto tan complejo, ¿no? Que se está presentando hoy. Pero creo que tenemos terreno para... creo que lo más importante es hacer un análisis y un diagnóstico lo más acertado posible de cuál es la situación hoy, cómo nos está afectando y definir estrategias a nivel de gremiales, incluso a nivel de SHAFFE, de cuál es la mejor forma de transmitir esta realidad a los mercados. Creo que hay un foco importante en tratar de trabajar en conjunto con nuestros clientes y con los supermercados para tratar de transmitir esta realidad y ver de qué manera se puede de alguna manera compartir los riesgos que estamos asumiendo. Por otro lado, también con el sistema de logística, bueno, creo que hay mucho para trabajar y tratar de resolver. Creo que hay una situación de especulación muy fuerte por parte de las navieras que tenemos que intentar dilucidar y tratar de conversar y bueno, que se entienda un poco el impacto grave que está teniendo en el negocio, tratar de buscar soluciones en conjunto con ellos. Y a nivel local, también hay mucho para trabajar con gobiernos locales, creo que tratando de advertir el posible impacto que puede tener esta coyuntura global.
I think the main step is to negotiate with the suppliers and make them understand the cost that we are facing, and make them also understand that this is a business where we need partners and we need to survive. Because facing the costs that we are seeing right now in the market make this business non-profitable. At least I'm talking about the citrus that has the smallest margins here from Peru. Now, the domestic market has a limit. We cannot put more fruit in the domestic market because it's not big enough. And what we are doing is, like, we can call it like an open book strategy, just showing the suppliers our costs, our challenges, to make them understand that we need some help to make this business last for the future. No, we need a long-term vision here. We need the shipping lines to understand that they cannot charge to the citrus exporters the same freight as other products. The citrus, have a price that is not like other products, and that's something that the suppliers need to know if they want to keep this business, if they want to have this volume to ship for the following years.